Hey everybody, Christmas is coming! Here are some recommendations for books and other things. First book to recommend is A Very Noisy Christmas. And it's really fun because it's very interactive. There are parts where you go shh and you have to say them really, really quietly. And there are parts that are all in caps like this and you have to shout them. It was a quiet night on the hillside. The shepherds and the sheep were sleeping. Then suddenly, an angel! The story is about how Jesus was born. So you can show your children how the traditional imagery of the nativity scene and the angel and the star, how all that fits in with Christmas. Christmas is Jesus' birthday, and it's a little funny to celebrate the birthday of someone you don't know. And actually, that's the miracle of Christmas, that God came to earth as a man so that we could know him, we could have a relationship with him. And if you want to find out more about Jesus, a great way to do that is to drop in on your local church. I'm sure everybody will be really warm and welcoming. And if that's a little too intimidating, many churches, because of COVID, have online services now. My own church is called Gateway Church, and starting Christmas services on December 12th. Please feel free to join us either online, or if you want to join us in person, you have to register. So the link is in the description below. We really look forward to welcoming you.
When Santa learned the gospel. Wow, look at that.
People have different feelings about whether or not to tell their children the truth about Santa Claus. My children are developmentally too young to really know the difference between make-believe and what's real. So I'm gonna kick that decision can down the road a little bit. But this is really good for helping older children to kind of make the bridge between what they know about Santa Claus and what Christmas is about Jesus. It's written in verse, very charming, and I like this part where it says, "The gospel told how Jesus died, our death to pay the price, to reconcile us all to God, both the naughty and nice. Instead of being written off as just not good enough, the message to the naughty list was one of grace and love. The gospel offered mercy to all those deserving cold. The gospel offered forgiveness and cleansing of the soul." Christmas crafts you can do with your kids. Two really easy ones are just sensory bottles. This doesn't look like much, but shake it and look, snow in a bottle. Yeah, okay, it's just detergent and water. So simple to do that baby Edith helped me out with it. I just got the two girls playing in the bathtub, and they were very happy to fill the water bottles up with water and squeeze some detergent inside, and that's it. I'm not showing you any videos of that because I don't want you to see them naked. Here's another one, which is kind of a snow globe idea. It's just plain water, and inside are like sequins and stars and Christmassy things. Daiso is a really good place to get this stuff. And just go. Look at the magic, the glitter. Lovely. Lovely. One book I cannot recommend enough is A Tale of Three Trees. It's really touching. I cried when I read it, and you can read it any time of year, but Christmas is a good time because the three trees look like Christmas trees, and you can use that to explain to your child why you have a tree decorating the house. It's a bit better for people who are already familiar with Jesus' life story, because it weaves the story of these three trees into his life. The three trees have big dreams. One wants to become a treasure chest, one wants to become a ship, and another one wants to grow so tall that when people look at it, they will look into the sky and they will think of God. But their dreams are frustrated. The one who wants to become a treasure chest just becomes a feeding trough for animals. The one who wanted to become a big ship just becomes a smelly fishing vessel. And the one who wanted to grow tall was cut down and just chopped into beams and left at one side. And I don't want to spoil the story for you, but the theme is how, life may not be going the way you thought it would, and you may be feeling discouraged, but God has a wonderful plan for your life. And do read it for yourself. It's a really, really great book. I've included links for how to get these books in the descriptions below, and if you buy them in bulk, you get a good discount, so you can just get loads for your friends. They make great gifts.
This is not sponsored at all. I just genuinely think these books are awesome.
Speaking of trees, we got ours for free on Carousel from a Canadian family that was moving back because they don't need fake trees there. And my rule about Christmas trees is to spend as little money as possible because it spends the whole year in the storeroom. But it is one of my best memories of childhood. I remember rushing back from school because I really wanted to help my mom hang the decorations. And on some years when she did it without me, I was like, no. I wanted to have that same tradition with my daughters. So how I get good quality ornaments is I do my Christmas shopping after Christmas. For the 2 or 3 days after 25th of December, all the stores will have their stuff on clearance. And I really like Crate and Barrel because they have these really cute ornaments that, very importantly, are not breakable. This year, Edith, who just turned 1, and Emmanuel, who's 2.5, they were both able to hang the decorations without any breakages and crying and drama. Recommendations for Christmas fashion. This is from patpat.com. Shopping online is always a little bit of a gamble. My husband finds this really comfortable. The kids don't mind it, but I don't really like the synthetic material. I should have guessed that something was up when it said that it was fireproof. In previous years, I have found comfy and not too expensive Christmas-themed clothes for the kids from H&M and Marks & Spencer and Cotton On Kids. I hope the recommendations were helpful. Subscribe for more. Until next time, Merry Christmas!